The end of that thing was built for you. Seth, come up, pull the ladder, put it up, urgency. He goes up, he gets all the way to it, but here you come.
What's up, guys? Pembo coming back at you with another video. I know it's been circling around online a lot, hasn't it? With the new season of WWE Unreal and the Money in the Bank episode with LA Knight. I thought I'd just come on and give my thoughts on it. I'm a big LA Knight fan, so there might be a little bit of bias in here. But yeah, having watched the clip back a couple of times, Triple H keeps saying, it was built for you, it was built for you, it was your moment. What was built for him? To lose. He's going to lose anyway. How was it his moment? You know, he should have won in 2023, shouldn't he? The Money in the Bank. You know, people might go, well, this is why they're not pushing LA Knight. You know, he deserves it because he made a mistake. Everyone makes a mistake at work. We all make mistakes at work. You know, LA Knight's made a mistake at work, apparently. But you know what, guys? He really cared, to be honest. You know, they're going on like it was the main event of WrestleMania or something in a singles match. And the referee accidentally counted to 3 and the title went to the wrong person. I mean, come on. Seth won. Seth was booked to win. He was winning anyway. He won. Okay. Might have lost, a little bit of suspension. But, geez, come on. I don't think it's that big of a deal. To be honest, what do you guys think? You know, it's been going around online a lot. But, yeah, the thing that really pisses me off is just Triple H. You know, I don't think anybody likes him at the moment, do they? You know, and fair's fair. You know, you could look at it black and white. They had a finish. They planned a finish. And it wasn't executed. So yeah, you know, you could say Triple H was in his rights to bring that up. But come on, how was it built for you? How was it built for LA Knight to lose? They wanted him face to face at the top. We've seen that a million times, that spot, haven't we? And I think most of us wanted LA Knight to win anyway, and he didn't. So we'd have just been pissed at that. So, you know, come on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what, you know, I did make a video on WWE Unreal and what my thoughts on it are. Yes, I don't know if airing that has done any favours to anybody, really. And I don't know what favours the show does for anybody. Obviously, I'm talking about it, so it's intrigue when you see backstage stuff, but Triple H has had a lot of fan backlash, hasn't he, over the last year? So could this be a little, you know, I'll give you an alternative spin on this. Could this be a little bit of an interesting way for Triple H to go, to put that out on purpose to the world, for him to say, in as many words, look, fans, shut up. I'm trying to do something with him. He messed up. It's his fault, not mine. You know, do you reckon this has been aired as a little bit of a defence for Triple H to say, there you go. He's not as good as you all think. He made a mistake. And surely Seth was in there to blame. You know, Golden Boy Seth. He was involved in the finish too. It wasn't just LA Knight. We didn't see Seth getting a grilling. You know, an LA Knight's face. I don't know whether that's a look of pure, I can't tell if he, obviously he's peed off, but I can't tell if it's genuine disappointment in himself and he's annoyed, or whether it's shut the hell up, Triple H, I'm going to knock you out, and frustration. You know, this guy is so close to the top every single time, just, you know, so close, and then he just don't pull the trigger on him. If you look back since his rise and the matches he's had with Roman Reigns and the promos he's done, you know, and he's been in the ring with Cena, tag with Cena. I don't think he's put much of a foot wrong, to be honest, LA Knight. Obviously, he got that finish wrong there, didn't he? And we wouldn't have known that without the release of Unreal. But looking on screen, I don't think he's looked out of place or put a foot wrong, really. I mean, all wrestlers have the odd slip in the ring, don't they? Or the odd slip on a promo, you know, but that's going to happen. Wrestlers make mistakes. They're going to make mistakes. But, you know, is it Abyss? You got Abyss backstage and Triple H are acting like it's the end of the world. For me, it would have been a bigger deal if LA Knight would have grabbed the briefcase and won when the plan well, I would have loved that personally, but the plan finish was Seth Rollins to win. Seth Rollins won. The story continues. What's the big deal? Yeah, I'll get when they're on top of the ladder, punching each other, you don't know who's going to fall. I know it adds a bit of suspense to it, but, you know, no one's going to remember this match. I bet you don't remember the whole of that match, do you? We just know that Rollins won, and that was the plan finish, so yeah, for me, guys, being biased, I'm an LA fan, so I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, oh, poor guy, you know, feel for him there. We've all made mistakes. Yeah, and you just see that level, that emotion in his eyes, can't you? That how much he cares, or how pissed off he was at Triple H or at himself. I can't quite gather there what it was. Maybe a bit of everything and frustration. I mean, it might help him in a sense that the fans might root for him even more now. We all like an underdog, don't we? And none of us are perfect. You know, we can't all be perfect like Seth Rollins. You know, we can't all be golden. Triple H's golden boy. That's the way it is. And none of the wrestlers, none of them can be Triple H. All of them be Triple H's golden boy. But you could flip it the other way and say, obviously, Triple H has done this wrong here. He had a planned finish. LA Knight didn't follow through with it. He made a mistake. Yeah, you could flip it that way if you want. Yeah, it'll divide everybody because I'm sure the LA Knight fans will be like, screw you, Hunter. And then the people that are not that keen on LA Knight will go, yeah, Triple H was right there. So, yeah, it's caused a bit of divide, hasn't it, guys? So let me know what you think in the comments. What are your thoughts on that scene there? And if you've watched the full episode, let me know. But as soon as I saw it, because obviously I'm a LA Knight fan, I'm not that keen on Triple H. I'm straight away thinking, yeah, I felt for him and it annoyed me a bit. And I just didn't see what the big deal was about the finish. But there's another spin you could put on it, that why it was aired, why show it? That's what we've got to think here. Why show that segment? Would any of us be happy if us getting told off by our boss at work was aired on national TV? It's something to think about. Why show it? Yes, it's behind the scenes, but the irony is about WWE Unreal is that it's unreal, isn't it? Most people think it's not real. It's staged and fake anyway. That could have just been put on for the show. You know, obviously the finish didn't go as planned, so it probably was genuine, but the whole drama backstage, we don't know if it's just put on for the show, do we? We'll never know that. If it is real, let's take it on face value that it's real, and what we saw was real there. What's the motivation for publicising that, for showing that? To make LA Knight look bad? Or to make Triple H look good? Is he trying to do some secret messaging to us and say, look, to the LA Knight fans, this is why I'm not pushing him. This is why he's being buried. This is why he's one of the most over guys in the last how many years, naturally, probably since Daniel Bryan, organically over guys and not put a title on him. Red hot he was, red hot. I'm sure he'll get a big pop when he returns, but yeah, interesting, some thoughts to come out of there. But I did feel for him, yeah, to summarise, I really felt for LA Knight, to be honest, because I'm being biased, like I said, but it'd be interesting to see what you guys think. You might give me a bit more of a neutral, sensible answer in the comments, but for me, to summarise, I didn't see what the big deal was, if I'm being honest. Yeah, he made a mistake, but the end result mattered, didn't it? You know, we saw on NXT the other week, didn't we? One of the women's matches where the ref counted to 3 and that person wasn't supposed to win the title. That would have been a bigger deal for me. I get that totally. You know, that really changes weeks of storytelling. Rollins was a planned winner. Rollins won. Move on. What's the big deal? Yeah, I'll wrap that up there, guys. That's my thoughts on it. My overall verdict is I feel sorry for Knight and, yeah, stuff you, Triple H. That's just me anyway. So, yeah, if you made it this far, guys, I really appreciate you. And if you're feeling generous, hit that subscribe button. And I will catch you on the next video. Take care.